Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net, and this is your look ahead video updated on Saturday the 7th of March. Thanks again for watching. It's been a glorious day out there for many of us. This was a satellite picture this afternoon. This from the sat24.com website, and you can see lots of sunshine there across much of central southern parts of England, the southwest, bit of low cloud on the south coast, East Anglia as well, and parts of the northeast of Scotland faring well too. But you can see here much more cloud look out towards the west thanks to the strong southwesterly flow. Now, that's been producing some very heavy bursts of rain across western Scotland. Southwest Scotland's seen some as well, as has the far northwest of England and Western Ireland. And this is a great little tool from weatheronline.co.uk. It's available to premium members on their site, but it's accumulated rainfall taken from the radar, so it gives you an estimation as to how much rainfall has fallen. And this is the 24-hour period up to 2 o'clock this afternoon, and you see here, look, these red colours that are showing up here across Highland, that indicating that there's been more than 100 millimetres of rainfall during the last 24 hours in some places there. So some very, very wet weather. The purple shows widespread 50 millimetres, and the blue is showing us where there's been more than 30 millimetres. So lots of rainfall on that southwesterly flow. Of course, typical for a southwesterly flow and typical for a moist southwesterly flow as well, just simply because of the amount of water vapour that the atmosphere can hold in those warm air masses. And then when the wind blows up against the hill, it gets forced to rise. It wrings itself out like a sponge because it condenses, and it produces that very heavy rain on the windward side of the hills, but as you can see here, leaves the leeward side of the hills in dry conditions and sunshine and warm temperatures, which is exactly what's been happening during this afternoon. We've been seeing temperatures of 15, 16 degrees through parts of the Moray Firth. Now, question marks over what happens next week. This has got our focus at the moment, particularly into, where are we? Yes, so we're looking into next weekend, into Saturday and Sunday next weekend. ECMWF is trying to get the high out towards the east, big high, 1056. Brings in this easterly flow, but you see down towards the south here, look, develops this cold pull. Now it tries to pull that westwards, bringing rain, bringing more unsettled conditions across southern parts of the country. So the high is there, but that little low down towards the south causes the problems. And if you just compare that to the Canadian, that has the area of high pressure here just off the east of the UK, look, it still sees this upper cold pull, but keeps it much farther south into the Mediterranean and maintains well, it'll be a near normal east to northeasterly flow through the country, although milder conditions affecting the far northwest of Scotland. So big discrepancy over exactly where that low is going to be. And this is the chart for the 12 o'clock on the 14th of March, so 12 hours earlier, from the GFS ensemble. It shows us pressure and rain. Look, there's the high off towards the east. Where's the rain? Nowhere to be seen. Basically, the little area low pressure is across southern France. So you can take your pick. You've got GFS in here, we've got the Canadian in here, and we've got the ECMWF in here. Actually, that far out, that difference between them isn't that bad. The problem is it has a crucial impact on the weather across the south of the UK. And in fact, the GFS ensemble by the 16th, which is Monday the 16th, still has the high in place. And it keeps it there through the 18th. Through the 20th and into the end of its run. It finally, eventually brings back in more of a westerly flow. But I'm still thinking of these dates, sort of 23rd, 24th, possibly 25th, for a potential for a breakdown taking place. But you see there between the models, there's that difference over exactly what happens to that low to the south. That will have a big impact on the weather of the next couple of weeks. And in fact taking us to the end of March. Latest CFS looking like this. Look, this is the week 1 rainfall prediction up to the 13th of March, up to next Friday. You notice there the dry conditions down to the south. Look, this is the result of the southwesterly flow affecting western Scotland, Ireland, parts of northwest England. But for the vast majority, it's dry. Week 2, look, CFS tries to build in that high. And look what it's doing. It's keeping the low down to the south. It keeps it into the western Mediterranean, southern parts of France. It keeps rain down there, keeps the UK dry. And then there we are, look, breaking it down as we saw there on the GFS Ensemble. The breakdown it sees coming in during this week 3 period up to the 27th of March. And as I say, you know, I'm watching that 23rd, 24th, 25th for the potential for that westerly flow to break through. And in fact, look, it then keeps us in the more unsettled westerly conditions right the way into the early parts of April. So I think at the moment we'll stick with the forecast we've got. We'll kind of keep the idea of most of March, most of the remainder of March being dry. I'm not going to pull in that low just yet. I think we'll steer clear of that one just for the moment. Although there is going to be some rainfall around during the coming week. So I think probably what we've got to say is I'm not going to completely rule out the chance, you know, of a bit of rain affecting southern coast of England next weekend. I think that's potentially possible. So I think we'll go with the idea for next weekend. Bit of rain down towards the south, a little bit of rain up towards the northwest. We'll stick with those ideas. But let's just get back to nearer the present time. This was the chart for this afternoon. There's the southwesterly flow look coming through the UK. There's tomorrow, weak front trailing through northern England, through the Midlands, through parts of Wales, bringing some rain here. Only very light rain. Fair down towards the southeast, staying mild. This turning colder though up across Scotland with showers coming in. Could be some snow showers on the hills up there. Monday, more rain tracking its way up western coast of the country. I don't think it's really going to be making much progress eastwards. It probably will do overnight, but only as a band of cloud and outbreaks of rain. And then I think through Tuesday, probably the rain trying to hold on across the southern coast for a time. Just bits and pieces of cloud and some light rain. A little bit of rain as well, northern and western parts of Scotland. But generally, it should be fair. Wednesday looks set to be generally dry. I think some outbreaks of rain affecting these western coasts as well. But generally dry with some good sunny spells off towards the east. And then into Thursday, I think dry overall on Thursday, particularly off towards the east, but a band of rain getting in towards the west, and that could be turning quite heavy at times. Okay, I think we can leave it at that for now, but whatever you're doing, have a great day. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at WXWeb or at Weather School. Don't forget to tell your friends about us, and whatever you're doing, have a great day. Thanks again for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.